Red tide is a naturally occurring organism. There's actually records all the way back to when the Spanish explorers came here in the 1500s of seeing red tide. It's an algal bloom. It's a natural occurring algal bloom. It's always present, just in as much smaller numbers. Then certain things start to happen and those algal blooms increase. When the algal blooms increase, it starts affecting fish. It starts rolling in towards the coast. Right now, the bloom is located several miles offshore, but we still are feeling some of the residual effects of it. There's a strong fish odor that's in the air. Some people are experiencing some respiratory irritation, a scratchy throat, itchy eyes. Staff is getting out on a daily basis, both staff and volunteers, picking up as many dead fish as we possibly can. As it goes on during the course of the day, though, we do get more fish that float in. So we're trying to time it around the end of the high tide on an outgoing tide so we can get as many fish off the beach as we possibly can. They do caution people that have respiratory illnesses such as emphysema, asthma, COPD to avoid areas that the red tide toxin or cells is in the local area. So those kind of folks need to probably stay away from the beach for a little while. A couple of places where you can look to find some great information. The FWC, the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission website, myfwc.com, has a status on red tide. Also, Pinellas County and Visit St. Pete Clearwater, you can look them up on the internet, and they have a daily beach update telling people what we do have, the current conditions at each of the parks. The actual red tide is not up on the beach here at Honeymoon Island. Further south of Pinellas County, it's all the way up on the beach, but right now the red tide bloom is sitting offshore, and we're just getting the residual effects of it. They also are experiencing dead fish on the causeway. City staff from the city of Dunedin and county staff are out there on a daily basis also, and they're picking up the dead fish. We have the dumpsters here in the park, and they're bringing them in here to dispose of the fish. Every day the dumpster is taken out to the Pinellas County landfill, and it's disposed of there. We're going to do our best working through the county, with the state, and with the city to keep everybody informed.